So good morning everybody, good morning on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Hope everyone's doing really well. We're going to be doing more heart opening today. Anahata Chakra is the theme this week. And this morning's practice is a yoga practice, super gentle, super lovely. So let's start by getting ourselves comfortable. I'm going to sit cross-legged, but you can always sit on a chair or on the sofa or wherever you want to be, as long as you can get your spine to be straight. Hands on knees, sitting up nice and tall. Let's take a few moments to arrive. Deep breath in through the nose. And a deep breath out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Closing the lips, breathing in and out through the nose, as long as you're not suffering with hay fever or any other reason why breathing in and out of the nose is not comfortable for you. See if you can wriggle to create a little bit more space in your spine. Dropping shoulders away from ears so the neck is nice and long. And continuing to connect in with that flow of breath, the expansion of the inhale, the gentle contraction of the exhale. So Anahata Chakra is everything to do with the diaphragm, the heart and the lungs and the shoulders. Emotionally, it's to do with love, compassion, empathy, harmony, balance, peace, kindness, generosity. And it's arguably the strongest, most powerful electromagnetic field in your subtle body, your heart center. Okay, so interlinking fingers, let's take hands up towards the sky, drawing the shoulder blades down your back. And take a little lean from side to side. And a little wriggle here. And then fold the elbows, holding onto either elbow, so that we get the opportunity to come into our diaphragm. The deeper your breath here, the more you're going to be able to sense and feel the movement of the diaphragm. Elbows are pulling apart, hands are drawing in. And as you exhale, you might even pull the tummy button back in towards the spine. And then bringing the arms up. Take a really big circle with the hands, trying not to knock yourself on furniture. As you bring your hands down to your sides. And then you're going to interlink your fingers in front of you, press the palms out away from you, and let your heart rock back as your chin drops down. And have a little wriggle here. So we're feeling into the moon side of the heart, the shadow side of the heart, the space between the shoulder blades. And this is really where most of the lung capacity is anyway, the back of you. So really, as you breathe here, you may well be able to sense the intercostal muscles, the ribs, moving with your breath. And then release the arms. Take your hands back behind you. Interlink fingers, drawing shoulders away from ears, pressing hands away. And having a little wriggle here. And then moving forwards and back a little bit with your breath. So let's exhale as the hands come forwards. And then inhale as the hands come back. All very fluid, nothing regimented about any of it. The only right way to be doing this is the way that feels good for your body. No one else gets to determine what that is. And then coming up to center again. We're going to take right arm up, bring left hand down to the floor, just away from the mat, fingertips pressing down. Bend the right elbow, take your hand to your ear. And then very gently use the weight of this hand to encourage the tilting of your head so that your right ear is moving down towards your right shoulder. Very, very gentle. Sometimes for me it feels better when I just tuck my chin in a little. So you can play around with that. There's no force at all. And the left fingertips are pressing down into the floor to keep you anchored. And then coming up to center, reach that right arm up. Take it across your body to your left knee and walk the left hand back behind you as you twist. And then switch sides. So we're going to take left hand to right knee, right hand behind. Inhale as we sit up nice and tall, and then exhale as you twist around. And then come back up to center. And we're going to now take the left arm up, bend the elbow, bring the hand across the ear. Should feel really almost quite comforting. And then the right hand comes down to the floor, fingers on the floor, pressing into the floor. Just check that the chin is gently tucked under as you slowly tilt left ear over to left shoulder, using the weight of your hand as a support. I can't say it enough, it's not about yanking your head over at all, it's about this beautiful relationship of weight and support and comfort and ease between the limbs and the neck. Well done, and then coming back up to center. And let's walk hands forwards, chin to chest. Coming into a little gentle forward bend, and you might want to rock from side to side here. And then walking your hands back. We're going to take hands behind, fingers pointing towards bottom. Soften the elbows, roll the shoulder blades back, or rather take the shoulders back and let the shoulder blades slide towards one another. Someone waiting to come into the room, so I'm just going to let them in while you're there. You might want to be looking down the length of your body and really breathing into your heart space. And then coming back to sitting up nice and tall. We're going to take our legs underneath us so we come onto all fours. So for this practice, I have this little rug because my knees are super sensitive, and you might want something for your knees because we're going to be on our knees a bit. So if you've got a blanket or a very slim cushion or a towel or something, then that can feel really comforting for the knees. Okay, hands are beneath shoulders, knees are beneath hips. Just to be sure that the arms aren't hyperextending, you want to have them slightly bent, and the fingers are wide apart. As you inhale, we're gonna do this cat and cow from the heart. So as you inhale, scoop the heart forwards and up. Your face will tilt upwards as you do so. And then as you exhale, soften the elbows. Let the heart dip down towards the earth as it then scoops up towards the ceiling or the sky. Chin towards chest. So it's a very scoopy movement. Inhaling forwards and exhaling back. Coming back to neutral, you're going to bring your forearms down to the floor, palms flat on the floor. Walk the hands a little further forward. You're keeping your bottom up high as you lower chin and chest towards the floor. This is a real stretch for the diaphragm, so breathe a deeper breath here. If it's uncomfortable on your neck, just drop your forehead down to the floor. Takes a lot of the pressure away. And be sure that the palms are still active. You're still pushing palms into the floor. Feel free to wriggle anything that needs a little wriggle while you're here. And then slowly come back up. Walk the hands a fraction in. Pick the right arm up, thread it beneath the left armpit, taking your right ear to the floor. Press into the left hand as you come back up onto all fours. And thread left hand beneath right shoulder, taking left ear to the floor. And coming back up onto all fours. Let's tuck the 10 toes under as we come back and sit on our heels, bringing hands to heart. If that's uncomfortable on your legs, and I know for many people it's excruciating, you can bring your hands to the floor and that takes a bit of pressure off. Or sometimes just having hands on thighs is a little bit more accessible. Okay, and then coming onto your hands and tapping the tops of your feet onto the floor. And we're going to come back to sitting cross-legged. I was planning on doing a classical salutation today, but just doesn't seem to be happening. So we're just going to continue along this vein. And maybe on Thursday I'll do the classical salutation. So bringing the right arm up. You're going to bend the right elbow and bring the palm down between the shoulder blades. And then use your left hand to encourage this right elbow upwards. And just be sure the neck feels comfortable and soft. And then the left arm can come all the way back behind, bringing your fingertips towards one another. And there's really no need to feel that they need to connect. They're just moving in the direction towards one another. And for some people that's easy, and for others less so. There's no reflection on anything other than the movement of your body Simple as that. So shoulders coming away from your ears. Check the neck is still feeling easy. And now the back hand is really connecting to your heart space. So breathe into that. And then releasing both arms, taking your hands down in front of you in your lap. Just take a moment to circle the shoulders. Check everything's okay. And then when you're ready, left arm can come up. Bending the elbow, bringing the hand back behind you. Right hand can come to left elbow. Encouraging it to come up and back. Be sure the neck's all good. And then sweeping the right hand all the way down towards the ground and then bending the elbows so the fingers draw towards one another behind you. And again, connecting in with that hand at the back of your heart and really allowing yourself to breathe into that space. And then extending the arms, bringing your hands down into your lap. Do some circles with your shoulders. Enjoying that feeling. Hopefully it's a good feeling. We're going to lie down on our fronts now. So lying on your tummy, and let's stay up on our forearms. So elbows are on the floor, palms are on the floor. Fingers are wide apart, palms are pressing in towards the earth. Walk your feet a little further away and then point your toes. So this is Sphinx pose. It's ever so easy to drop down into your collarbones here. So try to rise up out of the collarbones and let the heart feel really stretched and really open. Imagine drawing the shoulder blades down your back here and see if you can create a little bit more sensation of space and definitely moving away from anything that feels at all pinchy. And for those of you whose backs are ready for this morning, you can press into the palms and start to work towards straightening the arms. That's only if your back is loving this. Otherwise, staying down on the elbows is completely beautiful. And then exhale, bring the hands down to your chest, either side of your chest, and bring forehead to the mat. And we're going to do the same again. We're going to bring the arms forwards again, back into Sphinx pose. Perhaps straightening the arms, perhaps not. And perhaps bending the knees, bringing the feet together. It might be that even though your arms were straight, you now want to bend the elbows and come down. It always reminds me of being very young in the playground, being able to touch the crown of my head with my feet, and now look. Look at the solidifying of the spine and the body as time passes. Okay, and then coming back down and laying yourself flat to the ground, bringing your hands either side of your chest. You're going to press into the hands, sit back on the heels, stretching arms out in front of you. And then wrapping your arms around your legs so that your forehead remains on the floor and you're breathing into the space at the back of your heart, child's pose. And as you stay there in child's pose, I'm going to say the Metta Bhavana, prayer for loving kindness. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free of suffering. May I be free of mental anxiety. May I live in peace. And may my life be blessed with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May you be free of mental anxiety. May you live in peace. And may your life be blessed with ease. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be free of suffering. May we be free of mental anxiety. May we live in peace. And may our lives be blessed with ease. And coming back up to sitting back on your heels, bringing your hands to your heart center, dropping forehead to fingertips. As we close with the word namaste, the love inside of me sees the love inside of you. We say that to each and every one of us on this planet today. Namaste.